What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jess, and welcome back to another Madden 17 video. So today, we have 3 new cards that were dropped today. We have 2 Legends, and we also have 1 career attribute card that is being released. And again, really quickly, man, make sure you guys sign up for MVP fantasy football this weekend. Takes no more than 30 seconds to do. You have an opportunity to win $50, and it's a lot of fun. So make sure you guys try and sign up. Link is in the description. Play free fantasy. First, let's go on ahead and take a look at the Andre Johnson, the career tribute, because he has officially retired. So right now he's going for $800K. Now his card was amazing. His 89 overall card was amazing. His award winners card was amazing. Now, what made this card amazing is that he broke a ton of tackles. He is somebody that caught the ball and was very, very, very difficult to bring down. And it was just a lot of fun giving him the ball and watching him just bulldozer guys. And I can see this card just being an even better version of his award winners card. So you take a look, he has 89 speed, which is very good, 93 catching, 76 elusiveness, 91 spec catch, 92 release, 89 route running, 94 catch in traffic with the jumping of 87. And he also has dual chain mover, so he automatically gives the chain mover chemistry himself. And then he has route runner, which goes on ahead and gives him +1 excel route running and release if you happen to match up with that. So catching short and medium for the chain mover. So let me take a look at his run block, because his award winners was a very good run blocking card as well. And this one has 66, so this card too is a very good run blocking card. Just as good as Larry Fitzgerald. Just as good as Brandon Marshall. So this is another card that can do everything. And you guys know that I definitely love cards that can run block. You know, it just makes the card more valuable on the field, in my opinion. But his strength is 83, which is going to make this card very tough to bring down. That is why I feel like his award winners card was just so beast. It was just so strong of a card that these little weak ass cornerbacks would try and bring him down, and AJ was just having none of it. You know, the card just looks really, really good. A little bit faster, you know, 93 catching, 92 release, 94 catching traffic. You know, with the chemistries, if you go on ahead and link that up, you know, you're going to add on to his route running, acceleration, release. He automatically gets that +1 catching. So his catching is going to go up to 94. His acceleration will go on ahead and get a boost to 91. His release will go up to 93. And his route running will go up to 90 if you match up his route running chem. So this card is amazing, and I highly recommend any Andre Johnson card. You know, because like I said, his award winners was great, and maybe this should probably bring his award winners card down some, even though that card was, you know, from a award winners pack, which is not easy to get. You know, 250 pro tips or MUT tips in order to get makes that card, you know, not easily accessible. But still, you know, it should probably bring that card down, and that card is a monster. You know, but this 93 Andre looks amazing. Now we have the 2 legends. We got Tony Boselli. Let's go on ahead and take a look at the Bose. So his base card is going for 180. His dual chem card is going for 386. So that is close to a 200K difference. Now he has dual edge protector chemistry, so that automatically gives him +1 strength, awareness, and pass block. He also has zone blocking, which will give him +1 excel, run block, and impact block. So if you go on ahead and match that up, he's already getting, you know, better run blocking ability. Automatically, as soon as you get this card, his pass blocking goes up to 93 automatically. Is it impact block as well? No, strength, pass block, and awareness. So his strength is going up to 94, which is great, right? Obviously, you want a lot of strength. You want him to be strong. You want him to hold those blocks. You want him to knock those fools over. You know, his pass blocking is going to be beast. His And that right there really makes me want to get this card because I have a lot of trouble on my, far left of my line with my left tackle with giving up, a lot of one-on-one situations where they just go all the way around and have the guys just run right, around the guard or the tackle and get a sack. Mainly because, I heavily invest in run blocking guys, but his pass blocking is really, really good. His run blocking is, pretty decent too. Anything close to 90 is pretty good as well. Speed, not that bad. 66. He's not super, super slow like a Will Shields, but he's not as fast as a J.R. Sweezy, but he's got some speed on him, 86 impact block goes up to 87 if you match him up with the zone blocking. So if you match him up with both, then he just really becomes, even better with the 89 run blocking, the 93 pass blocking, and also the impact block of 87. And he gets another strength, which puts that up to 94. And then he gets a plus awareness and acceleration. So card looks really good. I definitely want this card. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the dual or the tri-chem card. But, you can definitely see he's, better than Staley. Way more strength, better run blocking, better pass blocking. Less impact block, but and less speed. But when it comes to just pure blocking, Boselli is definitely better. It sucks because Joe Staley isn't that expensive, so I won't be taking that much off of Boselli once I go on ahead and if I want to get him. The next one we have the Minnesota Viking. Now this base card is 380. His dual chem card is 650. Now, this bad boy is really, really, really interesting because he comes with the hot hands. And you guys know how hot hands works is that, excuse me, if you are on that player before the snap of the ball or, as the snap goes on, or when they snap the damn ball, man, if you're on this card when the ball is snapped, and you stay on this card for the entirety of the play, and if you go for an interception, it gives you a boost to your catching and makes it so you have a higher chance of getting a user pick if you are using this card from the very beginning. And he also has pick specialist, which is going to go on ahead and give you +1 excel, catching, and play rec. I definitely like the plus and play rec. You guys know I love me some play rec. Now his catching should be pretty good. I believe this is the leader in interceptions of all time. Now I've never heard of this guy. I'm not a football historian like that. His catching is 90, which is this guy should never drop anything. 90 catching, good lord. So when you compare him to Cam Chancellor, who I happen to have now, and I definitely love me some Cam, it's a difficult decision because, Paul Krauss, is it? It looks like. This is what it looks like, how you pronounce it. But when you take a look, he obviously has some attributes that, make you want to go on ahead and snag him. The fact that he has 90 speed, that's a lot of speed. That makes him cover a lot of ground. He also is 6'3", the same height as Cam. So he is very, very tall. That's great for a safety. Definitely help with, playing the passing lanes, batting passes down. Helps prevent giving up the jump ball because they're tall. So he has, the same height, +3 speed, +6 excel. So he's just flat out faster. He's going to reach his speed faster than Cam Chancellor. He's going to be able to cover more ground. He's going to be able to get to the ball carrier quicker than Cam Chancellor would. 92 play rec, which is pretty damn good. Has more play rec than Cam. And you guys know play rec is essential when, coming down on the run, jumping a route, just being able to know what the play is and being able to just help play, his zones better. And, play rec is obviously a very important factor, which helps in with, multiple things, His tackling is 78, though. That's a worry because, this guy looks like an Ed Reed style, ball hawking monster. Somebody who's gonna play the pass great, but when it comes to playing the run, and this isn't saying that Ed Reed wasn't playing the run. I'm just saying that this, his ability to ball hawk everything looks very Ed Reedish. 78 tackling is very weak, and his power is weak as well with 77. So this is a card that I really wouldn't go for hit sticks with, because I don't land a lot of hit sticks as is. A lot of times I'll go for a hit stick and the guy would just bounce off, and that will probably happen a lot with this. He doesn't have a lot of hit power. His tackling isn't all that great, so I see him whiffing a lot of big hits if you were to attempt it. That is the one thing that's kind of making me want to keep Cam Chancellor. The fact that Cam has more hit power, and he has similar play rec. The speed is nowhere near as good. +3 speed with +3 excel for Paul. So he obviously has that advantage. The zone coverage as well is 92, 91, man. 91. There's a lot of cornerbacks that don't have that type of man coverage for me. Like, that man coverage is insane. Like, there will be times where I'll just go on ahead, and if I had this card, just leave him in man coverage. He's that damn good. 91 man coverage. Some of my corners don't even have that. So that's crazy for him to have that type of coverage. You can legit put this guy at cornerback. 90 speed, 91 man coverage, 92 zone coverage. This guy has, the ability to play corner. It's crazy. 92 zone, 90 pursuit, 92 play rec is great. And I have Willie Brown with pick specialist. So Krauss will actually link up and get another excel catching and play rec. So his play rec would be 93. His excel would be 94. And his catching will be 91. So that just gives him more play rec. Makes him reach his top speed. Maybe 0.0001 faster. But I don't know, man. His coverage looks beast. But you guys know I heart Cam. I love Cam Chancellor. He is a monster for me. He definitely helps with breaking up passes because he hits so hard. He forces fumbles because he hits so hard. Having him and Brian Dawkins back there wrecking havoc with that hit power. They do a very good job of that for me. But it's tough to deny that speed. It's tough to know that he has that height with that speed and that coverage and that play rec. I mean, this guy just looks like a tall, fast Troy Polamalu. This card looks great. I'm probably gonna give in and get him because he looks like he will play fantastic. And as great as Cam is, and Cam is great, this card looks like it will definitely help me out a lot with, not as good on the run, obviously, but what's his block shed looking like? Okay. 71. So that's not that bad. 71 block shedding, not that bad. I thought it was going to be something like really, really poor. 71 is not that bad. 71 is definitely not that bad. I thought it was going to be like 57. So his block shedding is pretty good. His block shedding is definitely pretty good. And he just has, speed. And speed in this game can can have you do, a lot more than, somebody who's not as fast. 90 speed means he can factor in plays that Cam wouldn't have even got there because Cam doesn't have the speed to get there. And he's 6'3". So I think I'm probably most likely get this card at some point. Going ahead and put Cam on the block and get this Krauss. And I will I'm never, I use her my middle linebacker. I don't use her safety. So there's no need for me to get the hot hands version, just due to I don't use her the guy. The only reason why I would get the hot hands version, like the dual chem cards, is the fact that their value stays higher. I wouldn't mind spending an extra $200-300K now to make when I sell the card an extra 150 to 200k then. Like, you know, the card's values stay higher when you have the dual chem limited card. You know, and that's just, you know, like a fact. Like, you take a look at, what's his name? Let's take a look at Mel Blanc. You know, his base card is 217, but the dual chem is always going for, you know, 400, 450, 500. You know, and I have this one. So, you know, because I have this one, whenever it's time for me to sell, you know, it'll be less, but it'll still be 150k, 200k more than the base card, you know, because he has that extra chem. So, it's kind of like an investment when I see cards that, when I see cards have that extra chemistry that I honestly don't need or use. Like, again, the hot hands, I don't need it. I don't use it. But it does make his value higher when it is time for me to sell. Same thing with Tony Boselli. I don't even have it, either of his. I actually put Boss. It's Bose, I believe. I don't even have a zone blocker or, you know, edge protector. Now this one benefits more than the hot hands because he has dual edge protector, so he gets edge protector by himself. But again, his value is going to remain higher when it comes time to sell him. You know, so I'll probably try and get those two guys. But that's the end of the video, fellas. It's your boy GS Man. I don't know, man, about pulling packs. I think I may. Like, I was seeing a lot of feedback as my screen goes black for whatever reason. I seen a lot of feedback on you know, the packs, and a lot of people are thinking, like, you know, the packs were increased with the limited cards that you know, I was just getting every bundle that comes out, which was, you know, obviously a waste. That trying to get cards for value or getting bundles for value is something that is a lot smarter to do when spending your money. So trying to, you know, obviously they're going to try to put out their best packs for Legends, you know. So, like, these packs have more value than, you know, those goofy packs I was getting earlier on in the week and, you know, spending money on and not getting anything. So I don't know, man. Maybe it's time to come out of retirement and maybe just start off getting every weekend only, you know, just seeing how that goes. And it's tough for me to see if elites increase if I don't open packs, you know. So maybe I'll start off just on the weekends, just seeing how it goes. And if I feel like there's an increase, then maybe starting slowly. Okay, I feel, you know, we're getting a little lucky. Maybe we'll transition slowly into team of the weeks now, just weekends and Monday. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll probably get this today just to see how it goes. It'll be my first bundle in close to a month. And if it goes horrible, then I'm probably legit going to be done. But if it goes well, then I might just do every weekend just to see you know, how we do. So I'm not sure yet. But it's your boy GS Man. See you guys next video. Peace!